Good afternoon and welcome to the end of week market review for Friday, April 4th, 2014. You are going to see that our US market is declining bullish while our Canadian market is flat bullish. This means that we did end up having some slight declines throughout the week. It actually wasn't quite enough though to cause the markets to be in a red territory. Though the Dow Jones is down 0.96% for the day and the S&P 500 is down 1.25% for the day. You are going to notice though that we had an increase in all of our commodities, with gold up 1.46%, silver up 0.78%, and oil up 0.77%. Taking a look at the economic reports, you're going to see that the most substantial one that we're looking for is our jobless reports. This was actually from April 3rd. You're going to see that they were expecting 320,000 filings, and in actuality, we end up with 326,000. This means that we actually had a few more than expected, which means that it was enough to pull at the markets. Taking a look at the S&P 500 on the daily chart, you're going to see that it is currently looking for some support at the 22 EMA. This was after the S&P 500 has pushed itself up and into all-time highs. Right now, the MACD is declining bullish, with that black line just about to cross down below the blue line. Looking at the S&P 500 on the weekly chart, you're going to see how we've gone up and we've been quite high, and that although we are looking like we're going to be pulling back a little bit, we don't need to be that concerned. Our significant levels of support are at the 26 and 40 EMA. We've got quite a ways before it gets down to that level. Looking at the TSX on the daily chart, you're going to see that we also broke ourselves up into some higher highs, but we're now looking for some support at the previous cycle high. The MACD is flat bullish, and with that black line still over the blue line. Looking at the TSX on the weekly chart, you're going to see that we've definitely had some substantial gains, but we're nowhere near our previous highs that you can see from several years ago. You are going to notice though that if we have a pullback, it's going to be quite substantial, as its 26 and 40 EMA are quite the distance away. Our volatility indicator has worked itself up today. It didn't go back up above the overhead EMAs, but it did test those overhead resistance levels before coming back down to 13.96. If the indicator gets up above those EMAs, then we need to start being a little bit more cautious, as the markets will be getting more volatile. If you have any questions about anything that we've discussed, you can either send us an email or phone call. All of our contact information is on the screen. So with that said, this has been the end of week market review for Friday, April 4th, 2014. Ciao for now.